look at everything like a hit record. Tavis Smiley right now, who, you know, I'm a huge fan of his, but for some reason he has this thing against Barack Obama that I can't quite understand. He even went at Al Sharpton. Yep. And his statement was basically, and I don't want to say it wrong, and we'll have it read, but the statement was basically that Barack Obama has to be busy about the black agenda, and that if he doesn't, then somehow he's failed us. And my thing was, in listening to that, is it that, or is this man in the toughest job of his life, and if he grows his afro out, puts his hand in the air, and has a Soul Train line, does that really help us, or does that hurt everything? I'm just, if you could weigh in on that, because you have the wisdom to weigh in on it.
Thank you, Jamie. I know Tavis very well. In fact, Tavis lived at my house before he became strong. He worked for Tom Bradley.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's 21 years old.
Yeah, young man. I went to the University of Indiana with him, and we supported him in his rise. But obviously, Tavis is kind of about Tavis.
Wow.
Because when you challenge the President of the United States, he is our president. He is president for all the people.
Right.
And he ran the most brilliant campaign in the history of this country.
Jim Brown.
Yeah,
Fox on
brilliant
Jim
campaign.
Brown, man.
And he reached out to young people. I mean, and he had my wife. She was working her tail off, and she brought me in. And I remember I went out in a wheelchair to vote, way out somewhere because I had to leave town. And he has inspired the world because he won the Peace Prize, Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
And he was criticized for that. But if you think about why he won this award and you understand humility and humiliation, those two different things, the world gave him the Peace Prize because he gave the world respect.
Right.
He gave all of these foreign countries the respect. And he was the only president that we ever had that went out and reached out and gave people a feeling that they were important also. The difficulty of the job means that he's going to have to do a lot of work. There's no doubt about it. But we have to support him in his development in a job that he probably only has 2% that he can control. Wow. And it might not be that much because the job dictates so many things that has nothing to do with the individual that has the job.
Wow.
Now, I hope y'all can understand that. As President of the United States, you can't just do what you want to do. You have the division of government. You have the judicial, you have the Congress, you have the Senate, you have the President, you have the executive branch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that diversification of government makes it very hard for you to get things done. So you have to make so many compromises and so forth and so on. So right now, his compromises are going to kill him because people can criticize that. But in order for him to get back in office and to continue with his plan, we're going to have to understand that this is a low period.
Wow.
But he's a great man.
Wow.
And remember that he had to become president.
Wow.
And he did something that maybe no other black man has ever done. He took the people in Iowa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
When he won Iowa, I think every black person in America had to reassess their kind of way of thinking because there was no way that black man should have thought he could win Iowa.
Exactly.
And he did not win the presidency because of black people, because he appealed to all people.
Thank you.
Now, as Jamie says, we can't let him down because the presidency is difficult.
Yeah.
We just have to pick up on his spirit and really do everything that we can do and allow him to proceed and help him get reelected so he can continue the work.
Yes, sir.
That's the way I look at it.
Well, you know what? That is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go even to some of the things that have actually happened to me when I was talking to a mayor. I won't say who it is because I don't want to put him out there. I'm talking to a mayor on the East Coast, and I was asking him about the job that Barack Obama has. He shuts his door, and it changed from the gregarious, fun-loving conversation that we were having. He closes his door, and he says, exactly what do you want to know? I said, well, the bailout thing. I mean, do we really need to bail out? Before I could even get it out, he said, catastrophic. I said, what are you saying? Catastrophic. I said, what do you mean? if he doesn't bail out GM, it would be catastrophic for us. If he doesn't bail out AIG, it would be catastrophic. He said, and the way he said it was that GM has underwritten so many different policies and so many different things. It was such a, such a spider web of things that if he lets it happen, he said he's going to have the toughest job that he's ever imagined. And what they're not telling you is how bad it really is. Because he was saying, like I agree with, as Americans, we like to be lied to. We love it when they say everything is going to work out.
Fine.
Everything is fine, because that gives us a little easement. Now here's this man who has the tough job of saying this is how it really is, and if we don't fix it, we're in trouble. So what it does to me, it saddens me that I can't use Tavis Smiley, who is a incredible instrument when it comes to talking to black folks. I mean, when he would talk to me, I was like, I know Tavis Smiley more than I know Barack Obama. So when I was talking about the confusion was, I said, Tavis, even if you feel like you don't like Barack Obama, you confuse every black person when you say it in public, because we're like, damn, shouldn't this be a good thing? Shouldn't this be the best time in the world for an African-American person? And now I'm hearing, even I talked to these girls the other day with 22, 23-year-old black girls. I said, how you feel about Obama? I don't know.
He cool. I just saw Tavis speak maybe about a week ago. It's supposed to be on Black History, and he went on this whole tirade about the president. So basically, he was quoted as saying, over the past few weeks, a chorus of black leaders have been starting to sing a new song. So he's saying that these leaders have met with Barack. Now they're coming out, instead of saying the president, he's not a black president, he's an American president. And Tavis is saying that he can't get with the fact that these leaders aren't on President Obama, about a black agenda.
Can I ask you something? Wouldn't it be smart for you not to say that in the press?
Right.
Wouldn't it be smart if you were trying to do the so-called black agenda?
My thing is, the black agenda is the health care, the getting of the jobs.
Yeah.
That's all part of what
here's
black America needs.
I'll go a step further. It's the American agenda with the wink. It's like it's like this. It's like he already did it. When dudes come up to me on the street right now, yo, Fox, how can I get on? Do you see that dude up there, the president? What do you mean, how do you get on? That dude right there did it, and we weren't even behind him at first.
That's right.
So he eliminated, this is what he did. It was a great thing that he did, and it was a bad thing for it, because he eliminated the excuse.
Right.
He eliminated the excuse for us, because we don't have no more excuses.
Which is a great thing.
If this dude becomes president,
right.
Yeah.
I'm from Texas.
Right.
Have you ever been to Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
some great sausage.
Not
now Texas is you was there?
Yes.
Did you see my hometown?
Yeah, it was terrible.
My hometown didn't even my hometown. Listen, watch your mouth, boy.
6 stoplights.
My hometown.
But one didn't work.
Well, my hometown it's a tough place. Understand it? Like, they didn't even put Barack on the front of the newspaper. And this is not to my hometown. This is to the Tribune. This is not a reflection on my town, but the Tribune didn't even put Barack Obama on the front of the newspaper when he won president.
Right.
So understand, as I talked to Tavis, and a guy told me who was a devout Republican, cool as shit too, cool Republican dude, come in this room right now, charm your pants off. Hey man, how you doing, Joe? Man, good man. I know. Hey, KC and JoJo know you, know your music. Hey man, got my SAG card, cool as shit. And then when I said, hey, we spoke to the kids today. What was the difference between me and you talking to the kids and Barack Obama talking to the kids? Jay, now, come on now. You know which team I play for. It's the team. Mm-hmm. And so if the Democrats, let's not make it black, if the Democrats are playing for the team, and I take it most of you in here are Democrat, the softness of Democrats drive me crazy. Because the minute the Republicans say, "Oh, we ain't doing that," we go, well, maybe we shouldn't.
Maybe we should revive that plan.
Maybe we should. Mm-hmm. And Barack is the only one to me who is the eloquent guy. He's LeBron James. I know Marcus King's gonna hate this.
I was gonna and Johnny Man.
He definitely ain't Kobe.
He hates it. He hates the fact that I'm saying LeBron James, but I feel like Barack Obama's LeBron James. Every night he has to carry the team. And we have to be the team,
Jimmy,
that helps him.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Why don't we, as a collective, do something major in this country in his name and give him credit for it? Why don't we clean up
Wow.
L.A.?
Wow.
Right.
Stop the violence, get to all the knuckleheads,
Wow.
change the dynamics,
Wow.
and then take it across the country and make it a safer country in his name and give him credit for inspiring us to do it.
You know what?
Right.
So why don't we deal with a collective
I will do it.
and do that?
We will do it. We started right here on the Foxhole. We are down with that. We'll do it.
And the second part.
And we're going to follow up.